And good evening and welcome to Lawler Arena here on the campus of Merrimack College, where tonight we bring you Scarlet Knights hockey. It is the Scarlet Knights taking on the Golden Warriors of Andover High School. Things are going to be a little different tonight due to unforeseen circumstances beyond our control. We are only able to provide you with the audio portion of this game coverage. So there will be no video tonight, but you'll have at least play-by-play. You'll be able to know what's going on, and we'll keep you updated with the scores as well. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, both on YouTube and on our YouTube channel, on our air channels, actually, on our air channels. If you're on Comcast, it's Cam Access, which is channel 22, and if you're on Verizon, we're on Cam Access, channel 24. We're also on Cam HD, which is channel 2124. So either way, we're going to bring you the action tonight as they're lined up at the face-off circle, getting ready to start. Taking the opening face-off tonight, it's going to be Adam Hines. Adam Hines for the Scarlet Knights. Pardon me for a minute here while I adjust my microphone. Okay, here we go. We've got face-off, and the face-off won by Andover. One back there to number 20, that's Nolan Marsters. And right now the puck is in the Andover zone. It goes up to center ice there. Almost intercepted there by Tim Berube. Berube goes down in a heap after a collision. He collided there with Johnny Lynch, number 17. And I believe we have an offside call, so the face-off will be just outside the Andover blue line. This is Scarlet Knights hockey. Once again tonight, it's only the audio version, but we'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Thank you for tuning in. And the face-off kicked ahead by North Andover, but Andover gets it, puts it out to center ice where it's tapped by Berube, sent back in by Perry behind the net now where the goaltender J.J. Quill fields it for his teammate. It goes up the boards on the left wing. Kept in, and the shot goes right in, and Quill has to tie it up in front, and that'll be a face-off. We are just getting underway here, and thank you very much for tuning in to Scarlet Knights hockey once again. This is only the audio tonight. That's what we can do, but we are bringing it to you, so thank you very much for being a part of our audio telecast tonight. How's that? Anyway, coming up now, and let's see. Comes out of the zone and bring it through center ice now. That's Andover. They get over the blue line there, and then brought up against the boards is Anthony Previtt, number 8. Puck goes behind the net. Chipped in, actually. Chipped in on the goaltender, and it is stopped there by Ben Williamson. 14:21 left to go in the first period. No score so far between the Golden Warriors and the Scarlet Knights. And face-off, back to the point. Taking their shot in, that blocked in front. I think it went off the skate of Liam McAdam. Pass up the boards by Andover, intercepted by North Andover. They just chip it out. Puck goes all the way down to the Andover zone, which, by the way, since we're listening on the radio, we'll have to do it this way. Right now, the Andover Golden Warriors will be traveling from left to right as you look at your screen, and the Scarlet Knights will be from right to left. Scarlet Knights pressing it right now deep in the Andover zone, up against the left wing boards. Big collision there, as that's a big hit there between Dario de Blasi and one of the Golden Warriors. Another player goes down, another couple actually, as also in the proceedings there was Thomas Doherty for the Scarlet Knights, but the puck was tied up. And we will have a face-off in the Andover zone to the right-hand side, the blocker side of the goaltender, J.J. Quill. 13:47 left to go in the first period. Face-off, won by Andover once again, going back once again to Marsters, who chips it around the boards. Kept in by North Andover as it goes past one of the Andover players along the boards. Kept in there, chipped in deep with it there. That was Brendan Donnelly. He chips it behind. Trying to get it back there is Cullen Dolan. It's taken away by Andover. Kept in, though. Nice job pinching in at the point there by Ryan Biancavilla. Puck chip deep into the Andover zone. Andover trying to move it out. North Andover pressing. Giving it a tip there is C.J. Carpentier. However, he gets it out. And now Andover's on the move. They've got a player through center ice. It's a 2-on-2 right now. Over the blue line. Takes a shot in. And a shot up high. And it's tied up. No, actually. It went up. And I thought that Williamson had it, but it just bounced over him, went through. And I believe that was the might have been, actually, I'm not sure who scored that goal. I just know it went in for Andover, so all of a sudden, Andover with a 1-0 lead in the first period. They score early, and now they win the next faceoff, taken there by Tanner O'Sullivan, number 22. They have it at center ice. And here they go once again, another rush into the North Andover zone, actually. Gets shipped behind the net. Actually stopped there. Right wing now. Shot goes in, it's blocked in front. And coming out with it, here come the Scarlet Knights. And trying to move it up the ice there is Dylan Faulkner, but he is blocked up, and then basically the puck gets chipped into the Andover bench. So we'll have another face-off. And this one's going to be brought out to center ice. Luke Vaccaro, number 9, he gets the goal for Andover. And now North Andover finds themselves down a goal as Adam Hines carries it in. A drop pass there couldn't be corralled by Kuska. Shot in there by I'm sorry, that's not Hines. That was Adam Hines. But it was a blocker save by the goaltender, Quill. And here comes Andover. 2-on-1 for the moment, maybe a 3-on-1 if they rush. Shot goes in. Oh, nice job forechecking there as Berube gets a stick in the way of that pass and breaks up that play. Nice job there by Tim Berube of the Scarlet Knights as it comes out now. Kept in there with it once again. That's Marsters. Working it along the right wing boards right now. That's the Golden Warriors. Stopping, curling around in the right wing corner. That is Benji Miragliata. Berube's got it now, trying to get out of his own zone. Heavy forechecking by the Golden Warriors, and the puck does go to center ice. It is taken there, and I believe Marsters had it once again, and the puck actually gets knocked into the Andover zone now by Berube. And while that happens, North Andover gets a change. Nice shot there as Marsters was coming through. Wasn't it? Well, nice check, actually. As Marsters was coming through, a big sweep check by Patrick Roycroft. Denied him of the puck, but then Andover's got the puck deep in the North Andover zone. Comes around the boards on the right wing. And it's intercepted. And with it now, that's McAdam. McAdam chips it into the Andover zone, but then it's brought right out by the Andover defense and goes back into the North Andover zone now as it's passed up by Harold. Harold up to McAdam, off the stick of DeBlasi into the Andover zone. Left wing boards by the face-off circle. Roycroft in there as well as DeBlasi battling with a couple of the Golden Warriors. And they're also for, that's Anthony Previtt for Andover. He takes the puck now and he brings it out to center ice. He has ridden out the play there. Nice job by Thomas Doherty. But puck is cleared all the way into the zone. Cleared out, at least attempted to be cleared out by Williamson. And now with it, that's DeBlasi. DeBlasi in his own zone. That puck goes off the rafters. Clearing attempt there, goes off a stick, goes high, hits the rafters, and they're going to call a face-off and bring it back in the North Andover zone. To the left-hand side, the glove-hand side of the goaltender, Ben Williamson. 10:48 left to go in the first period. So far, Maine. I'm sorry, not Maine. It says Maine. There was a Merrimack-Maine game here today, so Maine is still on the scoreboard. But actually, it's Andover. Andover leading North Andover right now by a score of 1-0. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Scarlet Knights Hockey. Once again, we're bringing you only the audio tonight because we cannot bring you the video for circumstances beyond our control. And face-off. Won by Andover. That shot goes in net, and that goes a little wide there off the stick of Trevor Ring. Andover working it, trying to get it deeper, but North Andover takes it away now. Trying to move out with it there was Cullen Dolan. And Dolan chasing after it now after it's cleared into the Andover zone. He gets it. Nope. Oh, just went over the end line, and they called icing, and it's going to be brought all the way back. 10.5 minutes left to go in the first period. Andover staked to a 1-0 lead right now. And you're watching Scarlet Knights Hockey on North Andover Cam. We're bringing it to you live tonight, live from the Lawler Arena in Merrimack College. Face-off won by Andover once again, and that shot goes just wide of the far side of the net. Puck now along the right-hand boards, taken out, and here, well, actually, for momentarily there, moving up with it was Corliss. Kyle Corliss for the Scarlet Knights, but Andover's got it now, and they look to move it back out. And here we go, we've got a possible 2-on-2. Nice bit of back checking, though. 10 against 10, and then a cross-ice pass in front of the net, brought away by, nice job there by, that was Donnelly with it now. But then they move it into the Andover zone, and Andover brings it back. That shot goes in, goes high off the glass as it gets chipped. The shot originally from number 10, Tommy Rubelski, went off a Scarlet Knights stick and deflected high. Not quite out of play, but it hit the top of the glass. So the Scarlet Knights now working it in their own end as Andover changes up their skaters. And with it there, trying to hang on to it, C.J. Carpentier at center ice. Puck does go in the Andover zone. It's going to come right out now, though, on the stick of Aiden Leroux. Goes back in. Once again, with it there's Marsters. Marsters, that pass goes off a skate, and who's going to get there first? It looks like it's going to be, once again, Leroux. Leroux brings it out, goes all the way into the North Andover zone, and with it now, nice little stuffs it there. However, he gives it up as Berube falls down. That shot goes in, and that's well wide to the short side off the stick of Matt Devaney. And Scarlet Knights trying to work with it again. They're just going to chip it up the ice. And that's going to be icing once again, so the puck will come back and the action will come back into the North Andover zone. 9 minutes, 9 seconds left in period number 1, and so far North Andover trails by a goal. Face off. Goes back again. And it's won by North Andover, bringing it around right. And they've got Adam Hines. Oh, Adam Hines had a break, but he slipped and lost his footing. Otherwise, he was in clean. He was in the zone. He just could not hang on to it. He actually fell forward. He was off balance. And now coming back with it, here's Andover going wide. That shot goes in from the face-off circle by Benji Maragliata, and the big pad save there by the goaltender, Ben Williamson. Battle for it right now on the right wing boards, right in the corner in the North Andover zone. Chip behind the net. And with it there now is Berube. Berube goes off the boards, looking for, not quite getting John Kutka, but it's going to go right in on net. And Quill's going to have to play it and tie it up, which means we're going to have a face-off. 8:29 left to go in period number 1. Right here on Scarlet Knights Hockey, 1-0 in favor of the Andover Golden Warriors. Face-off in the Andover zone. And taking it for the Scarlet Knights, it'll be number 23, Patrick Roycroft. Going up against the captain, Anthony Previtt, number 8. Won and chipped ahead. Scarlet Knights won it. They tried to chip it ahead, but unfortunately Doherty couldn't get much mustard on it, and it's just chipped all the way down into the Andover zone. They wave off the icing, and going back for it there is McAdam. He gets knocked off the puck. Andover pressing now. Going for it behind the net there is Billy Moulton, number 18. Right now it's at the right point. That shot goes in, blocked in front, and with it is DeBlasi. DeBlasi has 2 other players with him. That's Roycroft and also Doherty. Puck behind the Andover net now. Andover trying to take it out, and looks like they will be successful as it's chipped up there by Moulton. However, kept in. Nice job forechecking by the Scarlet Knights. Goes behind the net now. With it there, that's a Marsters. Marsters being heavily covered there by Roycroft. And they just try and chip it around the dasher behind the net. And now they're going up the boards, and it's going to go, let's see, it's going to stay in the zone, bounce off a player. I think it was McAdam that kept it in for the Scarlet Knights, but then with it now, that's Anton Pace. He just chips it around the boards once again. Tries to send Andover off with it. Big hit in the middle there as Nick Harold took out Anthony Previtt. Beautiful hit there by the North Andover senior. As the play continues along the left wing boards in the Andover zone, but now they chip it out. And that's a rolling puck all the way down the dasher. And it's going to be icing, and this time the puck goes back into the Andover zone with 7:11 left to go in the first period. And with 7:11 on the clock, it's time for the Scarlet Knights to try and buy themselves a convenient goal. Yeah, that was a super stretch. I'm sorry, folks. Face-off, battled for. Shot goes in, and coming off the face-off, there was no control set yet. But one of the Scarlet Knights, I think it was Corliss, Kyle Corliss, just picked up that loose puck, fired it right in on net. Quill got down and stopped it. And so we've got another face-off in the North Andover zone. North Andover was chipping it back, but then Andover got a stick on it, so now the Golden Warriors have it. Goes out to center ice where it's fielded there. And trying to pass it up there, try to get it to Brendan Donnelly. Actually, Donnelly tried to get it up to one of his teammates. Kept, let's see, brought back in there as there's a battle on the blue line. Nice job there by Cullen Dolan. That shot goes in wide of the net on the short side, as I believe that was Carpentier who tried to put it in. And now Andover trying to work it out of the zone again. Goes off the boards and winds up on an Andover stick. He's just going to chip it into the North Andover zone and then just scaled around the boards by Williamson trying to get it out. Oh, that's a big hit there. And I believe we've either got a charge or an interference call. As it was Carpentier that just got blown off his feet. And right after he went down, the ref blew the whistle. And let's see, we do have a penalty. That's going to be number 12, Tyler Wallace. And so the faceoff will be in the Andover zone as we've got an Andover player in the box after that hit. I believe that will be interference. They're just waiting for the penalty time to be put on the clock. It's actually, let's see here. Now it says 3 on the player, but it's number 12 sitting in the box there, so Not sure what's going on there, but North Andover wins the faceoff on the power play. First power play of the night. They're just passing it back and forth. And we've got a whistle, and we've got a cross-checking call. And who's going out here? Looks like we might be seeing some 4-on-4 hockey because Andrew Perry is skating toward the penalty bench. And so he's going to get a little bit of a vacation as well. And the faceoff will be brought all the way down to the North Andover zone. So there we go. So 7-second power play for the Scarlet Knights as a penalty is called on Andrew Perry. Perry for a cross check. He's off for 2 minutes. So for the next minute and 53 seconds, we're going to be 4-on-4. So these teams will have a lot of open ice, have a lot of room to skate here. And it's taken off the faceoff. Nice job there by Berube. Gets it to Doherty. Now Doherty chips it into the North Andover zone deep, and coming to the corner now. Andover with it. And nice job forechecking there by Donnelly. But Andover looking to move it out now. And taking out 2 players is Adam Hines along the boards. And it's kept in now. That's Doherty once again. Doherty, pass in front, tried to get it to Berube. Loose puck. Hines has it now. Hines still has it. Can't get it to Berube, and it's intercepted. And there's one player back right now. That's Kabelski. Kabelski for Andover. Drop pass. That shot goes in, and that goes wide. I believe that was Previtt, one of the captains, who fired that one in. And here we go once again. This time it's Previtt. Previtt, right face-off circle. He tries the centering pass. Nice block in front there. That pass denied by Sean Corliss. Minute left to go on the Andover penalty. Then they will have a 7-second power play. As coming out now is Sean Corliss. Moves it out from behind the net. He passes. Nobody there, though, but it goes past the stick of one of the defenders for Andover. That's Aiden LaRoe. Goes to the back boards where he is now being pressed against the boards by Andrew Raycroft. I'm sorry, Patrick Roycroft. Andrew Raycroft, what the heck am I saying? He was a Bruins goaltender. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, with it now, that's Rebelski. Rebelski takes a shot. Kabelski, I'm sorry, and he misses. Andover keeps it as the puck moves into the North Andover zone. And with it now, that's Harold in his own zone. Gets hit against the boards heavily there by Anton Pace. And the puck goes behind the North Andover net once again. 4:49 left to go in this first period. Andover gets their man back in 15 seconds. Pass goes out now as the North Andover Scarlet Knights bring it through center ice. Over the blue line now, that's Roycroft. Roycroft with a shot in, that's blocked. Nice block by Masters getting in front of him. Oh, another shot. They tried to bring Harold in. Harold had his pocket picked. Here comes Andover. That shot goes in. And that'll be stopped as Anton Pace came the other way after basically stealing the puck from one of the onrushing Scarlet Knights. Moved all the way into the North Andover zone on the left wing. Fired it from about the tip of the edge of the faceoff circle. But getting down there and stopping it is Ben Williamson, keeping this a 1-0 game. 5 seconds left, and they will get Perry, or at least a player, back. That shot goes in front, and loose puck, and it's just cleared out all the way out. And with it now, that's Cullen Dolan. Dolan, however, gets ridden off the puck there by Mosters. And Andover chips it out of their zone. Puck now at center ice goes over the blue line into the North Andover zone. We're going back to get it there now is Liam McAdam. Chip back to Harold, back to McAdam now. McAdam gets it cross ice from Harold. He goes back to Harold, who now rings it up the boards. And moving through the center ice now as they work with the puck. And that puck shot right in. That was wide on the short side. Big blast there from McAdam. As once again the Scar. Oh, McAdam with another shot in. And a blocker save there by Quill. So right now, North Andover, a couple of opportunities in the Andover zone, trying to make this happen. Kept in there, nice job there by Donnelly. Puck now deep in the zone. They tried to get it to Kuska on the face-off circle on the left side. They couldn't do it. Can they keep it in? Yes, it's kept in there. Oh, and the shot in by McAdam rather, went off the skate of one of the Scarlet Knights. They try to pass in front. They couldn't get it out. They were looking for Donnelly. But the puck goes outside the Andover zone. North Andover now has to once again work at it through center ice. Chipped up by Kuska and then brought up by Andover. Andover on the move right now. He is wrapped up there. Nice job by Adam Hines, just not giving him any room as trying to move up there. I believe that was number 18, Moulton. Moulton tried to move up in the zone, but Adam Hines was right with him and would not let him pass. Nice bit of defense there from the Scarlet Knights, number 7, as the loose puck goes out, and Perry has it now. Perry tries to get it up to Hines. However, pass was errant. And, ooh, nice job getting off the skating back to the stick there by Donnelly. Donnelly stops. Still has it. Face-off circle. Oh, backhand pass, but Kuska wasn't ready for it. That's still chipped in. That's blocked by Andover. And then, oh, almost chipped out. Nice job by Adam Hines keeping it in. Adam Hines, one man back. That shot goes in, and it's off the glove and past the net. Oh, they try a centering pass there, and they couldn't get it to Perry. Andover comes out of their own zone with it now. They get up to center ice, and they just chip it into the North Andover zone. They might win the race as Matt Trudell is coming in, but then Trudell is knocked away from the puck by Ryan Biancavilla. And they bring it around now, and with it, that's a Donnelly. Donnelly on the move. He's got a Golden Warrior right with him, but he gets it over the blue line. That shot goes in. That's blocked as North Andover gets some fresh legs out there. And so far, in this bit of play here, it's been pretty uninterrupted. We've had a good stretch of play here as it goes back in. Nice job by Berube as one of the Andover the Golden Warriors tried to get a shot in from the boards as the puck went back into the zone. But here we go. With it now, there's DeBlasi. DeBlasi centering pass in front. They couldn't get it to Roycroft. They had him right in front, but getting in the way of that was Tyler Wallace for Andover. Puck now behind the Andover net. Minute 26 left to go in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Golden Warriors. Battle for it now along the left wing boards, taken there. Chipped in toward the net. Corliss with it there. Gets it in. Tried to pass it to Roycroft. Winds up chipping in on the goaltender instead, and Quill's just going to hop on it and tie it up and get the face-off. Minute 15 left to go in this first period. Andover 1, North Andover 0. You're watching Scarlet Knights hockey right here on North Andover Cam. Thank you for doing so. Once again tonight, we've had a bit of a procedural hitch here. We actually are not allowed to have cameras in this arena, so we decided to go old school. We're whipping out the old radio skills tonight, and we're giving you an audio-only telecast as we've got another penalty coming up here as going off. It's going to be Anton Pace, and he gets a 2-minute vacation, which means for the next minute 15 seconds, barring a power play goal, North Andover will have the man advantage. Or will they? They've got 5. What's going on here? Oh, actually, I'm sorry, we've got coincidental minors as right in front of the net after the ending of that last play. It was Roycroft that went off too, so. Coincidental minors, so we're still 5-on-5 right now as Andover brings it into the North Andover zone. 1 minute left in the period as Moulton tried backhanding a pass in, went wide of Williamson. North Andover trying to work it out right now with it there. That's Perry. Perry stops up to Kyle Corliss now. Corliss. He just tries to dump it into the zone, and he's able to do that. North Andover changing up. And on the forecheck right now, that's Adam Hines. Nice job by Kuska right in front. His shot goes in, and a stick save there by Quill. Nice job, just a kind of a soft effort by Andover to try and get the puck out. Kuska was coming in off the chase. He intercepts it again. He takes another shot, and a high glove save there by Quill. The first time Kuska went low, Quill got it with a stick. Second time he had it cleared. Nice shot right up the slot. Went up high. Quill just flashed out the glove, caught that thing, and tied it up. And North Andover still with no score with 21.7 seconds left in this first period. And face-off. Chip back, and Andover trying to run away with it, but they can't. They do get it out to center ice, though, right now. Who's going to get there first? Actually getting a stick to it there is Braden Archambault for Andover. It's chipped into the North Andover zone. And with it now for North Andover. Oh, that's a nice little move with the stick there as it was chipped up from Doherty up to Berube, but they couldn't do anything with it as the horn sounds indicating the end of the period. And that is going to do it for this first period of play. We've got some exciting stuff going on here. Andover has the lone goal of the game, and at the end of one, they lead this game 1-0. Coming up next, we'll bring you second period action. You're watching Scarlet Knights hockey. Actually, tonight, I should say. You're listening to Scarlet Knights hockey right here on North Andover Cam. Getting ready for the second period of action here between the North Andover Scarlet Knights and the Andover Golden Warriors. Right now, the Golden Warriors are staked to a 1-0 lead. That goal in the first period within the first couple of minutes scored by a number 9, Luke Vaccaro. It was a shot that came in. Williamson thought it had it. It did kind of come up high on him, but then just kind of, he lost his hold on it. It just kind of slipped in, got in up and over and behind him into the back of the net. And that made it 1-0, and that's where we stand right now. North Andover's had a few good opportunities, a couple of good opportunities late John Kuska basically intercepting a couple of passes, taking a couple of pucks away from Andover players. Came right in, high up the slot, had a clean shot. First time he went low, it was stopped by the goaltender J.J. Quill, who got down the stick in the pads. Second time he went up high, Quill flashed the glove and caught it and got another face-off. So that's where we stand right now. Some good opportunities for the Scarlet Knights in the first period, but so far they haven't been able to connect on anything, and they trail by a score of 1-0. They did have the edge in shots on goal in the first period. In the first period, shots on goal 5 for Andover, 6 for the Scarlet Knights. So there you go. So that's that. So teams are just powwowing, getting ready for the second period. Once again, due to, if you saw the message from North Andover Athletics on Twitter, basically, due to facility restrictions here, we cannot have a camera here. So that's why we're bringing you the audio-only portion of the game tonight. Basically, going back to our old radio days. So we can't give you the video, but we can give you the audio. So we're just going to have to go old school with it tonight. And I'll have to channel Bob Wilson and who's the new guy? Judd Surratt. I almost said Bob Surratt, but that's Judd Surratt's relative who used to be a jock at WLS in Chicago. And the face-off won by Andover, and they take it, start the second period. They bring it back into their zone. Now chip it out to center ice where it's taken there. Nice job moving in there. That's Sean Corliss. Sean Corliss. That's shot in by Perry. Loose. Puck in by Berube. And the shot basically was a rebound on the shot by Perry. Berube came in. It was high up the slot. Loose puck. And he just fired it right in on net, but it was stopped by the pads of the goaltender. Quill. Shot in there from Kuska. That goes wide. Another shot from him. Another loose puck high in the slot, and he just takes the opportunity. Keeps up like that. Just one of these times, that thing is going to go in. He just needs to stay with it. Right now, the puck is in the right face-off circle in the Andover zone. They finally get it and chip it out just right to center ice onto the stick of Tim Berube, and Berube just fires it right back into the Andover zone. Still in the first minute, about 14:08 left to go in this first period, and so far, and North Andover has been keeping the play in the Andover zone. Kept in, nice job there. Adam Hines almost. There was a little bit of a chip pass there. Hines got it with his hand, just couldn't get it down to his stick in time, and Andover's got it now as they're moving with it in their own zone. Pass around the boards, intercepted. Hines though can't stop his momentum, goes outside the zone. It's passed and it goes back in the zone now and then back out, and we've got a pass, and Harold is able to get it out in time before Andover's able to move with it, and now bring it in there. That's a shot, actually bring it in there. That was Colin Dolan. Point now. That shot goes in. Goes off a couple of sticks in front. Loose puck, and right there to get it is Quill. Basically, it started out. McAdam had it at the point. He shot it in. It was deflected. There was a loose puck right near the net. A couple of other players took a swipe at it, but nothing doing. As now the two players who had the coincidental minors at the latter part of the first period, they both come out. And they're back out to play now, although it was coincidental, so we were always 5-on-5. We never lost a person. And it was chipped in there high in the slot. That was Harold coming off the face-off. North Andover won it. They got it back to Harold high in the slot by the blue line. He fired it in, but it was blocked and went wide as a result. In North Andover right now trying to hold it in, but here comes Andover with it now on the move, getting wide. Oh, a nice job there. Trying to move up in the slot was Anthony Previtt, but then with a swipe of the stick, he was broken up by Nick Harold. Nice job there, and the Scarlet Knights bring it to center ice. There's a race for it there. Where's it going to go? Actually, Quill's got to play it because it was going in right in net, so no icing. So North Andover jumps up and they try and keep the play in the zone, but they can't do it. Puck goes back to center ice now where Harold has it, and that is intercepted. And now the pass from Page over to Previtt. Previtt with a shot up, and that was deflected high there by the blocker of Williamson. And Scarlet Knights now bringing it up to center ice as it was just chipped out there by Colin Dolan. Andover gets it though, and they've moved into the zone now. And a couple of players collide there, but they did knock down Pace as well. So they can't bring the puck back into the zone, and now with it, that's Previtt once again for Andover. He passes it back to one of his teammates in the Andover zone. They get it out to center ice now, and then just chip it into the North Andover zone. Attempt by McAdam to clear it out, got basically blocked by Andover and then knocked deeper into the zone. And Pace now back to the point. That shot goes in, blocked in front. Nice job there by Harold, and with it now, that is Doherty. Doherty gets it up now. Scarlet Knights on the move. Tried to get it to Doherty in front, who was streaking toward the net, but he couldn't. As coming up the side there was Dario DeBlasi. DeBlasi, he has it now. Somebody's lost their stick. I believe that is Doherty. as Andover takes it up the other end, moves it into the North Andover zone now, and battling for it there. That's Bianca Villa, along with Johnny Lynch for the Golden Warriors. And we've got a delayed penalty call as I see Williamson leaving the net. So right now North Andover's got the extra skater. And on the move, here we go with it now. That is Donnelly. Donnelly, nice job by the team getting, there we go. Nice job by the team staying on side. There's a player who had 1 foot over but just kept the other foot just barely on the line. So they were able to get into the zone, but there they lost the puck, and Andover finally touches it, and now they will have a player coming out. And let's see. Didn't see the referee's hand signal, but it's definitely a penalty for, that's going to be Tyler Wallace who gets in. He's going to have a 2-minute vacation. Face-off in the Andover zone, taking it for the Scarlet Knights is Adam Hines. Face-off, 1. Andover finally gets it. They try and chip it out along the boards. Kept in there by Harold. Harold almost, I'm sorry, that's not Harold, that's Doherty. I'm sorry, that's Corliss. Sean Corliss, no, that's Corliss. Shot goes in, and that goes out of play. So basically what happened there was, we went back to Corliss. Corliss lost it, an Andover player was trying to move with it, and Corliss took him down. The shot eventually went in and was saved by the blocker of Williamson. So not only does Andover turn that into a scoring opportunity, but also because of that little takedown, Corliss is going out, so Sean Corliss is out now. So as it was last time it was 13 seconds, this time it's, it was 7 seconds. This time it's twice that much, 14 seconds. And after being on the power play for 14 seconds, North Andover gets a penalty. As that shot goes in there, it was chipped in high up the slot. That was Tanner O'Sullivan. Puck now, right face-off circle in the North Andover zone. That shot in, and it's a save. Loose puck, and finally tied up by Williamson. Ben Williamson for the North Andover Scarlet Knights finally tied that puck up. After a couple of shots in, 1:33 left to go in the Andover penalty, 1:48 left to go in the North Andover penalty. And face-off won by the Scarlet Knights, chipped around the boards, and Perry's got it now. Perry on the move. Chips it off the foot of Hines. Hines then gets wiped up by a couple of players. Actually not wiped up, but just held up a little bit, as he got caught up between 2 Andover players, and they just weren't going to let him move. Andover takes it out now, moves it into the zone. Nice bit of a back-checking there as Harold swiped that stick and took the puck off the stick of Anthony Previtt. Harold going back, giving chase now as it's chipped back deep into the North Andover zone. Gets it to Berube. Berube falls behind the net, and Previtt pouncing right in front, centering past to Pace, couldn't connect. And with it now, that's Berube once again. Berube comes through center ice, over the red line, over the blue line. Oh, that looks like it hurt. He got held up there by one of the Andover players, and as he skated in over the blue line, he got pushed over to the bench, and his head actually hit the padding of the stanchion there, so hopefully he is okay. 36 seconds left to go in the Andover penalty, 47 seconds left to go on the Scarlet Knights penalty. 4-on-4 out there right now, as taking the puck there is Liam McAdam. McAdam passes up, gets it to Hines now. Hines, right face-off circle, tries to move around three Andover Golden Warriors, can't quite do it. But then he goes back and takes the puck away from Marsters. Nice second effort there by Hines. And Andover now, a couple of nice passes, and they get it all the way out into North Andover territory. In the right wing corner now, it's Marsters battling with Brendan Donnelly. He chips it looking for Kabelski there. Kabelski's got it, but now Kabelski is on, and they've got the extra man back now. Well, they've got the man back, I should say, for another 10 seconds. Andover will have the man advantage. Puck is in the left wing corner. That shot goes in, tipped. Nice deflection there, but nice save by Williamson. Came in off the point. It was shot in by Trevor Ring, deflected up by Timmy Kabelski, but Williamson had the glove going up anyway, and he was able to stop that one. And now we have 1 second left to go on the penalty to North Andover. And the faceoff won by North Andover. Out to Berube now. Berube around the boards, trying to get it to Harold. Had a little too much mustard on it, and it's taken by Andover. They try and put it around the boards behind the net right now. Puck is in the right face-off circle. Taken away there. Nice job by Roycroft. Roycroft. Pass goes up, goes off a couple of sticks. Winds up eventually going out to Dario de Blasi. That shot is, oh man, that pass is not only deflected by Andover, but it went right in toward the net and actually had to be swiped away by Ben Williamson. as it comes around the boards once again. From Harold for Berube. It goes through de Blasi and is kept in there. That shot goes right in. And we've got a raised arm, and coming out through center ice is now, that's Harold. Harold has it now in the right face-off circle. Harold moves it to the forehand, and the shot, and a save there by Quill. Harold was able to turn the corner, got it to the forehand. He got that shot in there, but he didn't have, he was in pretty tight and didn't have much of an angle. And Quill pretty much had most of it blocked. So the face-off will be in the Andover zone. 8:18 left to go, second period, 1-0 in favor. Oh boy, 1-0 in favor of Andover as the face-off was won by North Andover. Went out to the point where it was shot in and went wide, shot in by Liam McAdam. Then another shot came in on C.J. Quill. He had to stop that, and once again we've got another face-off. Scarlet Knights hockey, Andover versus North Andover. You're listening to it right here on North Andover Cam as Andover wins the face-off, and they're coming through right now on the move with it. And broken up at the last second. Nice job there by McAdam. And now coming out with it there. The Scarlet Knights getting some room to skate almost, actually, was Dylan Faulkner. Trying to bring it in as Kyle Corliss, but that gets backhanded out by the Andover defense. Pass now over to McAdam is once again it's in the North Andover zone. Through center ice now over over the red line, I should say, now over the blue line as it's back into the Andover zone. Puck chip run behind the net. Tried to get it there to O'Sullivan. Andover still working behind the net. And that gets chipped out. And we got a possible 2-on-1 as you've got pace. And you've also got, oh, nice job there. Oh, as Previtt was about to take the shot. I believe it was McAdam that went down. That shot goes in, and it's blocked in front, goes wide. They had a 2-on-1, but nice job by McAdam playing the percentages there and going down to the ice. So not only did they not have a pass, but they didn't really have a good shot either. Oh, almost broken up there. The shot goes in, and another big glove save by Williamson after the shot goes in off Billy Moulton. And another face-off in the North Andover zone. Another big glove save. We've seen a few of those here tonight. A couple by each goaltender. Face-off in the North Andover zone. 6:58 left to go. Second period. And the face-off won by Andover. They have managed just to keep it in the zone. Going back for it there, that's Bianca Villa. Over now to Donnelly. Chipped out. Kuska couldn't get it over to Hines. Tried a little kind of chip pass, but just couldn't get enough lumber on it. And trying to move it up for the Golden Warriors and Matt Trudell. That centering pass attempt taken away by the Scarlet Knights. And here comes Kuska. And he's got Perry. Perry on the move. Has some room. He takes a shot. And another big save there by Quill. A lot going on here tonight, that's for sure. Some good opportunities on both ends of the ice, but so far, Andover's been able to basically get the lone chance that counts. Face-off in the Andover zone. Won eventually by North Andover, but then chipped, McHugh tried to chip it, McAdam tried to chip it back in, he couldn't do it. And now moving up is Andover. Andover has it in the North Andover zone, but now it's chipped out, and with it there, Kuska chips it out. Loose puck. Back at center ice, back into the Andover zone, comes out. And Andover has it now as it's chipped in by Matt Trudell. And that one right in front of the net, but played out of danger. Nice job there by Liam McAdam. With it now is Nick Harold. Harold. Big pass up the ice right onto the stick of Kuska, but a little too much mustard as it bounced off. And Andover winds up taking it now. And just moving around with it, that's Trevor Ring, number 15. Passes it to his defense partner. That's Tyler Wallace. And it goes back into the North Andover zone. It's chipped out there. And Perry tries to move it ahead. He can't do it. And it's knocked into the North Andover zone. And once again, McAdam shoots it off the board, gets it to Roycroft. Roycroft to Perry, but now taken by Andover once again and sent deep. Andover has it now. They've got somebody set up right in front. And that's a loose puck right in the crease. And it's still loose. Pass back now. That shot in. And that is blocked. That's a beautiful block by Harold. He's made some key plays on defense tonight. Chipped up once again. And oh boy. McAdam tried to backhand it out, but one of the Golden Warriors just leapt in the path of it and kept it in the zone. And Andover is pressing right now in the North Andover zone. That pass now, little errant goes off a stick, but Andover still has it. They fire it into the left wing corner. Harold now goes behind the net looking for and finally getting Kuska. He can't clear it. This is blocked once again. Nice job by the Andover player there, keeping the skate along the boards. And now it's out, and we've got no icing. Who's going to get there first? Doesn't matter because Roycroft pressing the Andover player, so he has to go behind the net, and that gives Andover enough time to change out and get some fresh legs. 4:30 left to go in the second period. And a collision there as a couple of players go down, and Roycroft has it almost taken away from him. And that's fired around. And chipped up the boards. And nice pass from Andover that connects, but then it bounces off a stick, and North Andover tries to chip it deep. Loose puck, and we've got a possible, well, no, actually, let's see. Yes, Corliss does get it, but then it's fired back in the zone anyway. As Andover tried to move it up, they had a couple of players going for the zone, but Corliss was able to get in the way of that and stop that rush from happening. Nice job there from the Scarlet Knights. Puck now, right face-off circle. A couple of Golden Warriors having a crack at it, but not able to get it. Centering pass in front, that is taken away. Nice job there by Roycroft. Roycroft gets it to the left wing boards, and they're trying to chip it out right now. North Andover is, and it finally gets out, but right onto the stick of Fabiani, I'm sorry. But then that gets fired in, and basically the puck moved all the way back, was fired out of the zone, came all the way in, was shot on net. And then it was gotten by the goaltender, C.J. Quill, North Andover with it. And that puck is stolen. And right now on the move with it there, that's Ruben Osborne, I believe. Osborne, he is broken up. He's broken up there by Berube. Roycroft coming in to help. 4 players behind the net now. That gets chipped up, and there's a race for the puck as it goes to center ice. And getting there for, oh, actually, let's see. Can he get there? C.J. Carpentier right now battling. He is the only player deep for the Scarlet Knights as they make a change. Nice job there by Carpentier preventing his opponent, Tyler Wallace, from getting there. We've got an arm going up. And I think we're getting a holding call here. Who's going to get the call? As we skate over to the penalty bench and the scorer's area. And who's going to go? I believe we're going to get another penalty. I believe it's going to be Wallace again. He's had a couple already. So he's going out for what appears to be a hold. And so it's going to be another North Andover power play. Last 2 times they've had the power play, they've been caught and gotten penalized shortly thereafter. So let's see if they can actually get a cohesive power play going this time as they win the faceoff. And that puck, cross-ice pass attempt is blocked, and coming in with his pace now. Pace, ridden out the play. Nice job there as Corliss' original pass was blocked. But then Corliss ran him out, and in front, oh my goodness, Pace and Previtt in front trying to move it. But now Scarlet Knights on the move with it there. That's Donnelly. Donnelly tries to get a pass to Perry. Loose puck now. Kept in. Nice job there. Harold still has it. Nice job by Harold. Harold putting it deep. Going after it now. Perry's behind the net right now. Hines. Pass. Oh, and it goes right through the stick of Corliss. 1:22 left to go on the Andover penalty. North Andover with a man advantage. Nick Harold has it now. Just skates it back over his own blue line. Brings it back out again. Here come the Scarlet Knights through center ice with it there. That is Kyle Corliss. I'm sorry, that's Sean Corliss. I'm mixing up my Corlisses tonight for some reason. As the puck now behind the net and back there. Perry now. Oh, Perry tries to pass it to the point to Donnelly. And Donnelly, oh boy, clearing attempt by Williamson. Intercepted by Pace, who feeds it to Previtt. Previtt with a short-handed attempt and a big save there by the goaltender Williamson. 48 seconds left to go. And loose puck, they didn't get a good handle on it in the replay. And I believe it was Pace that finally got a puck on it. And with 1:30 left to go in the second period, after that big save by Williamson, basically, the puck was still around center ice, not center ice, sorry, it was around the crease. And North Andover couldn't get it out of there. Finally, Andover got to stick to it. It was Pace, got to stick to it and put it by Williamson. So not only the first 2 times North Andover had the power play, they actually gave up that advantage shortly thereafter. This time they didn't give up the advantage. This time they didn't give up the man advantage. This time they gave up a shorthanded goal. And right now they're in a bigger hole, and they need to make up 2 goals now as we're running out of time in the second period. 26 seconds left to go on the Andover penalty. And with it now is Berube behind his own net. Berube with a pass up to Kuska, gets it over to Roycroft. Roycroft gets through a couple of players, but then finally it's broken up, and they fire it right down, actually fire almost down the ice, but Berube got right in the way. Roycroft now, over the blue line, trying to make himself some space in front, and Andover has it, cross ice pass, and they're just gonna fire it out, and they had Wallace coming out of the penalty box, and almost had him with a lead pass there. Oh, that was dangerous for the Scarlet Knights, as they had the player coming out of the penalty box, and they gave him this huge pass, but it went over him, over everything. But Andover pressing the play right now in the North Andover zone, and they've got another opportunity. That shot goes in, and another goal! As moving it around was Timmy Kubelski. Kubelski went through the left face-off circle, got right in front of the net, got a low wrister right, looked like it went 5-hole. So all of a sudden, North Andover, they went into the last power play up, but down 1-0. They come out of it down 2-0, and now they're down 3-0. So a big hole for the Scarlet Knights to dig themselves out of in this upcoming third period, as the faceoff is won once again by Andover. And oh, Hines comes with it now. Hines hauled down. As off the faceoff, it was going to Marsters. That shot goes in and gets deflected wide, as it came off the left point there by Donnelly. North Andover trying to make something happen here. Puck chopped behind the net. In the left wing corner now. That is the pass into the face-off circle, and that shot is blocked. And now it's in the right face-off circle as they're trying to take something on that. With a shot there with Hines. Hines, and that's going to be it. As Hines takes a shot from the right wing circle. Basically the puck went across the ice, went behind and around. Hines took a shot, went off the goaltender got it with the save. And that's where we're going to end here. At the end of 2 periods, the score stands the Andover Golden Warriors 3 and the North Andover Scarlet Knights 0. Coming up, we'll bring you the third period action right here. You're listening to Scarlet Knights Hockey here on North Andover Cam. Skaters are back out on the ice getting ready for the third period of action here. And right now, it doesn't look good for the Scarlet Knights. They went into the rooms after the first period down 1-0. They're down triple that now as Andover took advantage of a shorthanded opportunity and then a loose puck in the North Andover zone not too long thereafter. And right now it's 3-0 in favor of the Golden Warriors. Going over the scoring in the first period, but within the first 2 minutes of the game, Andover takes an early lead. The goal scored by number 9, Luke Vaccaro. That made it 1-0 at the time. Late in the second period at 13:24, a shorthanded goal by Anton Pace made it 2-0. And then with 30 seconds left to go at 14:30, Tommy Kubelski pouncing on a loose puck with a lot of chaos around the North Andover net, gets it by Williamson into the back of the net. And that puts us basically in the situation we're in right now with North Andover trailing 3-0 at the end of 2. Shots on goal. Not much disparity there. In fact, they're even. Second period, North Andover had 7 shots on goal. Andover had 8. Combine that with the first period, totals of 5 and 6 for Andover and North Andover respectively. Basically, both clubs right now tied with 13 shots on goal apiece. The main difference is, of course, being that the shots on goal, they're even, but as far as shots in goal, no. Andover has 3 of those. North Andover has yet to get there first. So North Andover already out, ready to take the face-off. Andover coming off now after a little psych-up meeting around the bench. 1 period to go, barring a North Andover comeback. Keep in mind, this is very similar to what happened with HPNA a couple of weeks ago, where HPNA was down to Andover in the third period 3-0, and then came back with 3 amazing goals in a row. Went to overtime, nobody scored, and they came out with a tie, but even though it was a tie, it was still a big win for the HPNA Hillies because they were down 3-0 to start the third period. And right now, the Scarlet Knights find themselves in the same situation as the puck is down in the Andover zone. That one actually chipped right in, goes by the net, and is taken out there by the Golden Warriors. Chip around and knocked out of the zone. No, kept in. Nice job there by Harold, who then puts it off the side of the net. And now going for it, that's Kuska and also Perry in the left wing corner. Taken there by Marsters, but then he has it taken away by Kuska. And that puck all the way around the back of the net, kept in by Harold. Harold with a shot in. And I believe we've got a penalty here, or at least just a high I don't know, I thought the referee had his arm up, but wow, that one pinged off the glass. Kept in though. Harold with it. Harold with a shot. Goes by the net to the short side. Just past the blocker. We've got a whistle now. And I believe we do have a penalty. Who's going to be going out here? Nope, I'm sorry. They're just calling a stoppage in play here. North Andover touched the puck, but they touched it and brought it back in offside. So that's why. Because there was a... Referee had his arm up, but anyway, with it now off the faceoff. That shot goes in off the blocker as moving in. That was Sean Corliss. Moved all the way in through the left faceoff circle, put one on goal, but holding the post and keeping his blocker in the way there. That was the goaltender, J.J. Quill. As the puck gets knocked down to the North Andover side, North Andover bring it out now to center ice, and that pass going to Dario de Blasi, who's just going to chip it into the Andover zone. Fielded there by the Golden Warriors. Stopped. De Blasi has it again. De Blasi moving along the right wing boards. Chips it around the dasher, looking for and getting Sean Corliss, but then Corliss, that's actually shot in, and that goes wide. We've got a couple of players here. De Blasi mixing it up a little bit with one of the Golden Warriors. I believe that's number 15, Trevor Ring. As there was a loose puck, it was pounced on by Sean Corliss. Sean fired it in, and it was tied up by the goaltender Quill. North Andover has not been without their opportunities. They just haven't been able to cash any in yet, as right now Andover wins that faceoff, and coming around the net with it there is Tanner O'Sullivan. That puck knocked all the way out to center ice where the Scarlet Knights will take it, and the pass goes over from Bianca Villa over to Donnelly. Donnelly pass up, looking for, not quite getting Corliss, and chipped out by the goaltender Quill. Goes back on the stick now, and that's once again Brendan Donnelly, I'm sorry, who chips it back into the zone and then just chipped back out by the goaltender, using that big goal stick to just slap that puck right out of the zone. And puck at center ice, moving out with it now, at least trying to. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful move there. As coming up with it was Johnny Lynch. Had it knocked off his stick, but then was able to just knock it in the air with his stick and then get it back to himself, but then the Scarlet Knights pounced on him before he could move further with it. As the battle now is in the North Andover zone in the right wing circle, and that's Bianca Villa and a couple of Golden Warriors. Puck goes out now to Monsters at the point. That moved to the face-off circle on the right side where it's taken by the Scarlet Knights eventually. Skated around the net by Brendan Donnelly. Donnelly with it now. And he moves it up. And right now that pass, that goes in. Then the shot. Donnelly had a pass, got it right to Cullen Dolan. Dolan from the right face-off circle fired a shot in that was snapped up by the glove once again of J.J. Quill. Quill's made some nice saves with that glove tonight. 3-0 in favor of Andover. 12-10 left to go in regulation. North Andover winning the face-off, but then they can't get it to anybody. Chipped off, stopped there, and fired in by McAdam. Liam's shot there goes in, and once again, having to corral it with the glove is J.J. Quill. 12:03 face-off to the glove-hand side, the left-hand side of the goaltender Quill. It's won by North Andover. Goes back to McAdam at the point. McAdam has it once again. He chips it up and can't get it to a teammate. Andover moving out with it now. And that's some nice work there. I believe that was Kuska. A little bit of forechecking there. Kept Andover from moving the puck into the North Andover zone. And now they try and move it again, and that stopped. Nice job there by Liam McAdam over to Andrew Perry, but Perry has no one to pass to. And now Andover's going to chip it in around the dasher. Stopped there behind the net by Williamson. Now Harold chips it around to McHugh. And it's back to Harold now. Harold. Backhanded pass to Kuska. And then chipped out of the zone. Knocked back in there by Wallace. And, collision there in the left wing corner of the North Andover zone. Andover with it now. Trying to chip it ahead. And it's taken there. Nice job by Harold. Harold's just going to take it and go. Harold over the blue line. Harold, he takes a shot in, and that goes off a stick and goes well wide and high. Kept in by Berube there. Berube pushed against the boards by Wallace. Chipped around the boards by Andover. Andover has it now. They've got one player out, and he's just going to chip it into the zone as Adam Hines was closing in on him. North Andover and Andover both taking spot for a line change, and it goes off the big two-line pass, goes off the skate of Dario de Blasi at center ice, but Andover corralling it, and they fire it back into the North Andover zone. With it there, that was Trevor Ring that put it back into the zone. As the puck goes around the boards from the left wing, right wing corner to the left wing corner, North Andover trying to chip it out, goes to the skates of Ring, Over now to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan forecheck there by DeBlasi, and that puck just swiped out into the north end, into the Andover zone, but goes all the way down. And it's going to be in the north Andover zone anyway because it's an icing call, and it's going to be brought all the way back. 10:18 in regulation. Andover 3, North Andover 0. If I can go soccer on you for a second here. Face off to the right-handed, glove-hand side of the goaltender, Ben Williamson. North Andover wins it and then gets it out of the zone and puts it right down. And it's icing once again. They hadn't cleared that center line when they fired it down there. So as soon as they bring it down to the Andover zone, it comes right back to the North Andover zone, and we're going to do it all over again. Except this time from the opposite face-off circle to the right-hand blocker side of the goaltender, Ben Williamson. Won by North Andover, taken there by Berube. Berube gets plastered against the boards. Andover backhand. Oh my goodness, that was a pace, I believe, from the left face-off circle. Backhanded one in. It was stopped by Williamson and then just chipped over and went wide. And North Andover with it now, that is Berube. Berube moving, takes a shot in, and another glove save there by Quill. Berube basically took his path down the ice, got all the way over the blue line. Then between the Duncan logo and the face-off circles, just fired one in. Quill saw it all the way and just whipped out that catching glove and snagged another one. He's made some beauties with that mitt tonight. And face-off once again won by Andover. They can't chip it out though. That goes in. Donnelly tries to put it in, and it goes off a bunch of sticks after Donnelly tries the initial shot from the left point. Goes off a few sticks, winds up going in toward the net, and Quill has to tie it up again. So we'll have another face-off in the Andover zone. 9:43 left now. And it's going to be Kyle Corliss taking it for the Scarlet Knights, but it's won by the Golden Warriors. Andover tries to move it out. Nice job by Donnelly keeping it in. Pass deep. And with it there, that's Colin Dolan. Dolan still has it. Oh, tries a backhanded pass. Cannot get it to Carpentier. And Andover on the move with it right now. They've got a possible 3-on-2. Going wide. Here we go. They take a shot. And that is stopped by Williamson by the stick, and then he just sweeps it out to the boards. And now North Andover comes back. This is Kyle Corliss now. Kyle Corliss, left face-off circle. Making his move. Gets it out the backhand. It goes well wide on the short side. North Andover still has it now on the opposite boards. Oh, and trying to chip it in. Corliss had it in the right face-off circle. Just couldn't do anything with it. Pass going back now to Donnelly. Donnelly stops. He puts it in. It is blocked, and Andover takes it. And we've got a possible break here. Moving up. That's going to be Matt Trudell. Trudell checked against the boards there by Donnelly. Donnelly winds up with the puck. But then he gets turned around. Goes behind the net now. He's got a couple of Andover players on him forechecking. And Biancavilla tries to chip it out. Gets it up to Carpentier. That goes back to center ice. And Andover just resetting. They'll take another run as they dump it back in the North Andover zone. Played behind the net by Williamson. Williamson pass out now to Kuska. And Kuska, his pass attempt blocked. That shot blocked as trying the shot there was Ryan O'Sullivan. And trying to move it out there is Donnelly. And getting it there. Oh, and he's taken down, and there's a penalty. As going down, Cullen Dolan had a break, but then he was pushed down from the back. And so North Andover will have another power play. As going off there is going to be number 14, Ruben Osborne. After that takedown on Cullen Dolan. So North Andover back on the power play. Granted, power play hasn't been the best situation for the Scarlet Knights tonight. Let's see if they can do something here. They win the face-off. Pass now back to Berube. Back again to Berube. Berube loses it and has to gather it up at center ice, and all the Scarlet Knights have to clear the zone and reset. Not a good way to start the power play. And with it now, that's Berube. Pass over to Harold. Harold actually was behind Harold. Harold had to go back, and his pass not exactly on the stick of Perry. And they try and pass it off the boards, get it up to Hines. That's going to be icing. The last time we saw the Scarlet Knights here at Merrimack, they had a pretty terrific special teams presence. They had a shorthanded goal. They might have had a power play goal too. They did quite a bit on special teams. Tonight, basically the power play has been a chamber of horrors for them as they win the face-off as it's one from Hines. Back to Berube. Now with it, that's Harold. Harold coming out of his own zone. On the move with it now. Pass up to center ice. And with it there, that is Doherty. Doherty with a shot in and a stick save. Rebound attempt and another save there on Perry. Kept in the zone there. Pass Over to Hines now. Hines to Berube. Berube. Right face-off circle, gets it to Harold now. Harold, oh, the Andover player flops there to get Harold. Nice move! That shot goes in, and it's a loose puck, and everyone piles on. And still no goal. And we've got some chippiness going on here. As taking exception, Adam Hines goes after, I think he went after Previtt. And so, looks like Hines is going to be getting the gate. And Previtt will get the gate too. So both of them will be out. So it'll be coincidental minors. So it'll still be 5-on-4 for another minute. Well, yeah, tonight special teams have not been where North Andover has wanted to be, really. The first 2 times they got a penalty, they got a power play. They themselves got a penalty within the first case, the first 7 seconds. Second case, the first 14 seconds. And then the third time they had the power play, they gave up a shorthanded goal. So they need to shore up the power play a little bit, at least tonight. I mean, they've been good on special teams in other games. They just might be having an off night. But once again, a power play goal here can basically do a lot of healing. As it goes back now with it, there's Kuska. Kuska pass over to DeBlasi. DeBlasi back to the point there. Pass up once again to DeBlasi. DeBlasi, right wing boards. Pass to Kuska. Right face-off circle. He shoots one in, and it goes off the chest protector. And that one fired over the crossbar. I think that was Berube put it off the crossbar. With it there now, that's McAdam. McAdam. And that pass, that errant pass, goes out to McHugh, but McHugh has to go back to center ice and clear the zone to get it. 35 seconds left to go on the North Andover power play. And a loose puck there. And that's chipped in, and that goes into the, that goes out of play, actually. $29 more seconds for the Scarlet Knights to try and convert on this power play opportunity. 6:40 left to go in the game, and they're still staring at a 3-0 deficit. As the puck left the playing surface at center ice, so they'll face it off at center ice. 29 seconds left to go on the North Andover penalty, of a power play actually, and it's won by the face-off, won by Andover. They chip it right into the North Andover zone. Going back for it there now is Berube. Berube just holding. Time ticking away, 17 seconds. And now that pass from Roycroft is intercepted. And with it now, Andover, he's skating through a bunch of players. In front to Pace. Pace with another shorthanded attempt and a big save there by Williamson. Pace tried to fake Williamson out of his equipment, and Williamson just flopped and did whatever he had to keep that puck out. But now we're back at even strength, and here comes Kuska with it now. Kuska with Roycroft, center ice. That shot goes in, and another big glove save there by Quill. That glove tonight for the Andover goaltender. They've done a few good turns there. You could say the North Andover offense has been quelled by Quill. Face-off, won by North Andover. Goes back now and chipped ahead by Dylan Faulkner. Goes around the boards, it's on the left-hand side now. And Andover looking to take it out once again. And taking it there. That shot gets deflected and way up into the netting off the playing surface. Shot attempt there is coming out with Cullen Dolan. Cullen Dolan was high in the slot. He just fired a shot in there, but one of the Golden Warriors got their stick in and deflected it out of play. So it'll be a face-off in the Andover zone. Face-off won by North Andover. Won by Dolan back to Biancavilla. Now Dolan has it once again, coming around the boards. And actually he's going to take it out of the zone, and he's just going to try and build up some momentum and get it in. And he loses an edge and goes right into the wall. Oh, that looks like it hurt, and they actually stopped the play. Let's see, who we got here? And we've got an interference call. So another Andover penalty. And going off now is going to be number 15, that's Trevor Ring. So Andover rung up with another penalty. But so far they've been able to fend off any and all shorthanded attempts. In fact, they even scored a shorthanded goal of their own as the faceoff was won by North Andover. Pass going through a few players. Cross-ice pass attempt there by McAdam. And now with it there is Roycroft. Back to McAdam once again. McAdam still has it. McAdam, left faceoff circle. Passes over now. Kuska over to Roycroft. Roycroft back to Kuska. Left faceoff circle. Gets around one player. Pass Berrube's got some open ice. Right face-off circle, and then getting in the way of that was Wallace. Bunch of players go down at center ice. 1:31 left to go in the North Andover power play. 4:59 left to go in regulation. And chipped in deep there. Berube just puts it in the zone, and it goes back out to center ice, and actually it's going to be all the way down the other end of the ice, and actually it's going to be an Andover player there first, so Williamson has to pass out to a couple of his men. And here we go now, Berube, center ice, gets it over to DeBlasi now, but DeBlasi just chips it deep into the Andover zone around the dasher behind the net out on the left-hand side. Now back behind the net, Kuska there. Oh, they try and center it in front. They had Roycroft almost there. And with it now, that's DeBlasi once again. DeBlasi just moving with it. Over to Harold. Harold back to DeBlasi. DeBlasi one-timer, and it goes off a stick and goes wide. And with it there now, that's Berube. Berube loses it, and it's fired out. Getting a stick in the way where there was Braden Archambault for the Golden Warriors. Puts it all the way down the ice, and the Scarlet Knights are going to have to retrieve it in their own zone and start it again. 30 seconds left to go in the penalty. 4 minutes left to go in the game. And they lose the puck, and once again it's Pace. Pace trying for another shorthanded attempt here. And gets chipped back into the zone. And with it there is Roycroft. Roycroft drop pass for Sean Corliss. Corliss now. Oh, the puck deflected as once again Pace gets a stick in there. Pace has had a heck of a game tonight. Anton Pace, one of the senior captains for this Golden Warriors club. He's gotten a bunch of deflected passes. He's intercepted a few. He scored a shorthanded goal. If we were doing star of the game, he would be in the conversation tonight. As once again, Pace does have it, and he just puts it deep. And they put it, try and put it right in front. They had somebody camped out there. They had Matt Devaney camped out in front, but the Scarlet Knights knock it wide. It's behind the North Andover net now with it as Nick Harold. Nick Harold passes back. Once again goes behind the net, and with it there now, that's Sean Corliss over to Harold. And basically the two of them just playing keep away behind their own net. And trying to move it up now was Cullen. Cullen knocked off the play. And Andover with it once again. Moving in, and a backhanded shot and a pad save there. As getting it was Kabelski. Kabelski has a goal already. Almost had another one, but once again Williamson came in. And the puck knocked out of the zone now and then fired right back in by Marsters as it goes behind the net. With it there once again, that is Sean Corliss. Sean Corliss almost knocked off the puck there by Matt Devaney. And the Scarlet Knights just looking to move it out of their zone. They really haven't had any good cohesive play since the last power play. And centering pass attempt in front taken away by Colin Dolan. But then he has it taken away from him. And Andover looking to pounce, but with it now, that is Sean Corliss. Corliss with a pass up to Berube. Berube, oh, it goes off the back of Corliss, but with it now, that's Donnelly. Donnelly, nice stick move. He's over the blue line, left face-off circle, and his shot is blocked there by Marsters. And Marsters deflects it wide. And Andover brings it back out to center ice. 1:59 left to go. Donnelly over the blue line once again. He still has it. Being checked heavily, and the puck leaves the zone once again. And with it there now, that's McAdam. McAdam tries a little saucer pass, tries to get it up to Kuska. He can't hold on to it. Puck is still in the Andover zone, though, as Corliss tried to keep it in. But moving out with it once again, it's Marsters with a pass up to Pace. Pace over the blue line. Still has it, puts a shot in, and that goes wide. That was a Herculean effort because he had a player with him all the time, but he was just able to not only keep the puck on his stick, but actually get a quality shot off on net. Williamson able to stop it, though, and the Scarlet Knights try and move it out of their own zone once again. They're at center ice right now, and the puck chipped back, and here comes Andover once again. And that's Pace with it once again. He has it taken away by Donnelly, who passes now over to John Kuska. Kuska now over to McAdam. McAdam, blooper pass in, goes on net. And they tried to maybe send in, oh, they've got a little activity here, as you've got a couple of players going at it, as it's Tanner O'Sullivan and Sean Corliss exchanging pleasantries and that's yelling you hear in the background, Coach Peter Marfione of the Scarlet Knights, not happy about what has transpired this evening. And apparently, if he's not happy because he thought I think I heard he thought he saw a player take his glove off and was getting ready to go. Face-off won by North Andover, but then taken away, and we've got a race to this. Oh, that is a nice move, as rushing with it was Benji Miragliata, but then he was taken off of it. Nice job by the North Andover defense, just riding him off the puck. Back checking was perfect, and they denied him a chance for a breakaway, as it's cleared now by North Andover. And trying to get through everybody there is Roycroft. Roycroft goes down as he tries to get by a couple of players, but North Andover can't bring it into the zone yet because Roycroft has to get up and clear the ice first. He finally does, and then it's chipped in deep there by de Blasi. 30 seconds left to go. Right now, this is all for pride. North Andover is trying to keep this from being a shutout, as we've got a couple of players piled up behind the net. And definitely, I can say no love lost between these two clubs tonight. A few times they've actually gone and done something here. And now we have a Scarlet Knight who's going off. That's going to be Roycroft. So now is there going to be, so it's going to be a power play for Andover. Believe it or not, this will be their first, actually no, their second, but the first one, well, actually no, they had two, but one was like 14 and the other one was 7, so. And even this one's only going to be 26 seconds because we're almost at the end of the game. So, J.J. Quill has made some nice saves tonight. We mentioned before, Anton Pace in the conversation for stars of the game. You'd have to put J.J. Quill in there too, because he did take a number of good shots. And that catching glove on a few times has made itself known. So probably go with Pace, Quill, and maybe Timmy Kabelski as well, as the faceoff is won by Andover, and they have it in the North Andover zone as the faceoff was brought down there after the penalty. 15 seconds left to go. North Andover short, and they just fired it. They try to fire it down the ice, but it's intercepted at center ice, and Pace tries to bring it back in. Chipped over by Faulkner. It just goes out. Faulkner has it now. Faulkner, oh, he's hit to the boards. Big hit there. And that's going to do it. That is going to do it for the Scarlet Knights today. And, whoops. That's a final 3-0. All right. And so shots on goal for the third period. 6 for each club, so the shots are even. The goals are not. The shots, 6 in the third period for each club. Add that to the 5 and 8 for Andover in the first 2 periods, and the 6 and 7 for Andover. That means both teams end the night with 19 shots on goal. 19 shots for each, but the important one there, Andover gets the win. And the final score, Andover 3, and North Andover nothing. Scoring all took place in the first 2 periods. We'll go over that once again. First 2 minutes of the game, the goal scored in the first period by number 9. That's Luke Vaccaro. That made it 1-0 at the time. Going to the second period, Knights on the power play, but the Golden Warriors with the goal, a shorthanded goal scored by Anton Pace at 13:24 of the second period. That made it 2-0. And then within about a minute later, actually, a little more than a minute later, 30 seconds left to go in the period, the goal scored by number 10, Timmy Kabelski. That made it 3-0. No scoring in the third period, so that's where we finish up. The final score from here at the Lola Arena on the campus of Merrimack College. Andover 3, North Andover nothing. Thank you for tuning in to this special edition of Scarlet Knights Hockey. Once again tonight, there were some restrictions here at the facility, so we couldn't have cameras here, but we could still bring a microphone and a laptop, so we brought you the call on the radio tonight. And the final score, North Andover 3. I'm sorry, once again, that's Andover 3. That's the Andover that's not North. And North Andover, nothing. And that'll do it. On behalf of, well, I was just saying, on behalf of my crew, basically it's me here tonight. So I'm Bill Robert, wishing you a good night and thanking you for tuning in to Scarlet Knights Hockey right here on North Andover Cam.